Join me as I make a braided challah bread from freshly milled flour. We are going to start with 650 grams of hard white wheat. While that is milling, we're going to warm up 300 grams of whole milk to about 110 degrees. Then we're going to measure our dry ingredients: 12 grams of yeast, 100 grams of sugar, 12 grams of salt, 6 grams of vanilla extract, and then I have these room temperature eggs here. I'm going to put 3 of those in there. And after I crack those in, I'm going to take a whisk and whisk that all together really well while I pour in the warm milk so as not to scramble the eggs, and by that I mean cook them with the milk. And then I'm going to add the freshly milled flour, and then I'm going to add a stick of butter, softened butter, on top of that. Then I'm going to get it kneading in the mixer for 20 minutes. That sounds like a long time, but this is a very wet, sticky, and rich dough, so it needs a long time in the mixer. And you can see the chunks of butter there are being slowly incorporated because we put it on top of the flour. And during these 20 minutes, you're going to want to pause every 5 or 8 minutes and go in and just scrape down the batter, and that is going to help it form into a ball. As you see here, it's working its way to a nice dough ball, although it will still be stickier than your regular sandwich bread, but it is so moist and delicious. Now it's all done and ready to form into a ball, so I'm just grabbing my flexible bench scraper there and forming it into a ball, oiling the sides, sweeping my hands between the dough and the bowl, cover it with plastic wrap and let it sit for an hour until doubled in size. Then I'm going to dump the dough out onto my work surface and taking a bench scraper, just cutting it into 3 even pieces, pulling them out to make long strands, and then I'm going to braid the dough, which is the most fun part, and it makes it look so beautiful. And we're just going to allow that dough to rest on a sheet pan lined with parchment paper, a little spray on top so that the plastic wrap doesn't stick. So that sits for about an hour. Then we're going to get some egg wash on there, just egg and a little bit of water whisked up, and just brush it all on there. And that's going to go into a 350-degree oven for 40 minutes. You can put some tin foil on about halfway or 30 minutes into the cooking so it doesn't get too brown. Then we're just going to slice it up and enjoy some herb butter, which is just butter, rosemary, thyme, honey, and a little lemon essential oil, or you can use lemon zest. Spread that all over the warm bread and enjoy. Thank you for watching, and if you want the long form video, subscribe and check out the video on my channel. Thanks for watching.